Lindy. Hello, everybody. Thank you for getting here so quickly. I'm sorry I'm late. I know I changed the live until 6 o'clock and I'm really late. Sorry, guys. Thank you for being patient. Hi, Tony. Thank you for being here anyway. Don't forget to give the live a little thumbs up, guys. Hope it's not too echoey. I'm in my kitchen, so we'll see how this goes. Done live here before, but it feels very echoey. I don't know. Hi, Kimberly. Yes, guys. If this is your first time, hello Darius, don't forget to subscribe, put your notification bells on, and give the video a like, because it really does help people find the video. What was that? Oh my god, my dishwasher's on. Oh no, I hope that's going to be quiet. Hi, Megan. Oh my god, I forgot I had that on. Of course it has to get noisy as soon as I start this live. Oh my god. So, hi Sweet Death. Hello, Stacey. Thank you for the happy 1-year channel anniversary. That's what I was going to say. So, we are doing, you know, a collective reading, but also celebrating 1 year of this channel. Guys, honestly, thank you so much. Hi, Akansha. You know, for everything you do, you know, being here all the time, chatting to me, liking, subscribing, sharing, you know, donating to the channel, becoming members, just everything you do. Thank you so, so much. And we are at over 16,000 of the royal family now. So that's really exciting. So I'm aiming for at least 20,000 by the end of the year. So make sure, Sweet Death, thank you so much for the $4.99. Oh my god, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't, loves. And I'm sorry I'm a bit late. I was just, you know, just things kind of come up that you have to do. And I've been baking this chocolate orange cheesecake for hours and it's not gone well, lovies. Like, I am a really good cook and, you know, like baker and everything, and there's just something, I don't know, gone wrong with this, so I've been messing around with that for a long time. So yeah, guys, don't forget to share so we can get everybody in here. So I'll wait a wee second. Cheers, guys. Clinkies. My resting witch face. Boop. Cup. Thank you all for just helping the channel grow, guys. Hope you're doing well. Clinkies. Let me know in the chat what you're drinking. Maybe it's early where you are. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, isn't it, guys? Do you have your wine? Do you have your coffee? What's going on, guys? Lindy, thank you so much for the 222. Thank you for all that you do. Now, honestly, thank you for all that you do. Lindy's one of my mods as well, and just a constant help in the chat, and thank you so much for all your kind words. 222 is my favourite spiritual number, so thank you so much for that. Guys, slight behind the scenes here. Which way am I doing this? Down there is Smokey's little food bowl. Behind the scenes of Smokey's like kind of area here. Hi, thank you so much, Marie Alessa. I hope I'm saying that right. Oh, keto coffee. You know, I one time tried to do a bit of keto. Is keto coffee when you put like the butter in it, like the bullet coffee thing? Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. All right. Well, you know, I've heard people lose loads of weight doing that. Guys, before people complain later in the comments that I talked to my audience, should we just get on with the reading a little bit here? Okay, so I wanted to start with some Romance Angel cards, at least one anyway. So, all about the wine, I love it. So yeah, did you see the thumbnail, express your love? So, you know, people are wanting to express their love here. They want to say how they feel, and that could be divine feminines or masculines or both. You know, there's a lot. I just feel a lot about people not wanting to like hold back so much anymore. You know, I'm even finding that, you know, not just like with divine masculines recently, but even divine feminines, you know, I felt it from the collective, and I see it in my comments a lot. People not being so afraid to like say how they feel. You know, they want to, like, I'm seeing the Fool card, you know, almost like take that leap of faith and just not be so kind of serious about, because the twin flame journey can be like really serious, you know, and it's hard going at times. But yeah, I just feel, let me know in the comments if that's resonating with you, if you've kind of been opening up more to your person than you used to. Hi Desiree, welcome, thank you for the happy anniversary. Let me know in the comments. Oh, it's getting noisy in here, my heating's coming on and everything. I'm actually going to get a couple more romance angel cards, loves. Why is it so quiet in here tonight? Oh my god. Probably because I said I was going live at 5, then I changed it to 6, and then I came on about 5:30. Oh, adore your personality, and yes, laughing is good. Bonnie means beautiful in Scottish, by the way, so thank you so much. Alright, so we've got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, okay? So for some of you, this could be like for the future, you know, an actual honeymoon between the two of you, marriage, all that good stuff. But a lot of the time it's to do with, you know, like special occasions and things, and holiday time, as the card says. So I mean, there's quite a few things coming up at the moment. We've got like, some people are really into Halloween, you know, that's a holiday season. My American viewers and Canadians, I know you've got different dates, but you know, Thanksgiving, couldn't think of the name of Thanksgiving. Christmas is obviously a really special time coming up here. So I just feel, I mean, this could be to do with this express your love card as well. People kind of get into that vibe of feeling like, you know, life's too short, I just want to say how I feel, you know, getting quite sentimental around like holiday times as well. So I feel like divine masculines in particular, you know, using like holiday occasions as an excuse to kind of chat and say how they feel and things like that. Like not feeling, it's like they don't feel so silly to kind of express how they feel, because like I said, using it as like an excuse, like, oh, you know, it's Christmas time, whatever, and just going ahead and saying how they feel. If you look at the feminine energy, I mean, this is male or female, you know, I'm just going with like feminine and masculine energy, male or female, take it how it resonates. She's kind of hanging on to, it feels like, every word that he's saying. So for some of you, I really feel there's going to be like a lot of kind of sentiment coming out. And yeah, just expressing how they feel. So let's get onto some more cards. I'm going to try and read comments as I go as well. Like, some people are just so about the readings all the time, and like I just like to get to know you guys at the same time, especially as I'm face to face like this, and I don't do this very often, so we'll be doing this reading the whole time throughout. But we are also celebrating my 1-year anniversary of this channel, and you know, I just really didn't expect things to take off as quickly as they did. You know, we're at over 16,000 of us. I got partnered with YouTube within the month of starting this channel. Hi Heather. Like, which is kind of crazy. And guys, I've been seeing, let me know in the chat if this resonates, 3-3 a lot recently, okay? And I don't know if this is some kind of like message for the collective. I need to look at what 3-3 means, but it's like following me around. So let me know if you guys are seeing that a lot, because I got, basically, you know, you have certain like requirements to meet before you can get monetized, like partnered on YouTube. And I met those requirements to the day of like 3 weeks and 3 days. So like 3-3 has always kind of been quite important to me. Last night I woke up not feeling that great, to be honest, at 3 in the morning, 3 minutes past 3 in the morning. And I just feel, I've just been seeing it a lot recently, so let me know in the comments if you know it's an ascended master number, because I don't actually fully know the significance of it. I should really look it up. But yeah, let me know, maybe you're seeing that. Okay, so this card's really funny, okay? It's funny because it starts off, this could be the one. And then it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek, right? So for me, it's not, it could be the one, this is the one. You know, if you've already met the romantic partner you seek, then this is the one, okay? So confirmation in the chat, in the cards, you know, watching, like if you have been doubting a little bit, you know, is this the one? Is this my person? Is this my twin? You know, I know a lot of people get quite disheartened and start to feel like, you know, have I just made up the whole kind of twin flame thing? You know, that type of thing, you know. Am I dealing with someone who doesn't want me? All this kind of, that's like, I want to go like this. I don't know why I want to do that. Someone's prompting me to do that. It's like knocking yourself in the head a little bit, like... Wake up, you know, stop saying those silly things. That's like ego talk, you know, your ego. I know a lot of readers recommend this book, and I listen to it on audio because I don't really read books that much, and it's quite intense going, but The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle, it is quite a heavy going book, but it makes a lot of sense. You know, your mind tries to kind of sabotage you like a lot of the time, you know. Sorry, what was that comment? It was so distracting. How did I blow up without a lot of bots and stuff like that? Oh, can someone block her? She seems really annoying. A total troll. One of my mods block. I was gonna answer your comment seriously, but you seem tragically trolly. So yeah, if you're kind of going along and feeling quite high vibe and doing your own thing, it's weird how your mind kind of works. I'm not even sure why it's like this. It's kind of like, you know, you've got your soul, you've got your mind, and every so often, oh, thank you so much for blocking. Oh God, I'm lucky I don't get that very often. Ugh. One of the benefits of tragically trolling. One of the benefits of there's like a members only chat option as well. I've only done it once before. Like I know people are funny about that. I'm not excluding anyone when I do that, because normally I have members only lives like completely like unlisted, no one can see them, but sometimes I just want to at least kind of let people see the reading even if they're not a member of the channel. It's just you can't chat, and it just, for me, like as a reader, I know I'm guaranteed to only have nice people, you know, there's no trolls can come in the chat. So I might be doing that a little bit more often, and that's my reason why. It's nothing like I'm trying to exclude people, you know, and everyone can watch those ones. But yeah, you know, your mind, it starts to put little seeds of doubts, you know, and your mind starts to kind of plant those, like, what I see a lot is, am I dealing with a narcissist, you know, because a lot of divine masculine's traits, you know, not all the time obviously, but like the kind of ghosting and controlling the communication and things like that is a narcissistic trait, you know. But if you're genuinely in a twin flame connection, your divine masculine cannot be a narcissist. But I think people get kind of confused with that, you know. And anyway, I'm just trying to say, like, these doubts start to come into people's heads, because they're like, well, I'm not seeing movement forward, I'm hearing these readings, I'm not seeing it for me, it's happening for other people, you know, all those types of things. Thank you, Anne. So anyway, if you're watching this, confirmation from romance angels, this is the one, you know. They want to express this love. I feel like you want to express this love, and I just see a lot of people, you know, it could be more towards Christmas. We've got these annoying kind of like setbacks in the world just now, restrictions. You know, I'm kind of annoyed, like, there's supposed to be a lot of twin flame reunions in 2020, and then we've had this whole kind of setback with things. Some people are free to meet up and reconnect, some people aren't, but, you know, take it if it resonates for you. You know, spending some quality holiday time together. Just been guided to get some more romance angel cards. It's just funny because I normally kind of do them at the end of readings. No, Lindy, that is honestly, thank you so much for being here. I know it's really late for my Australians, I'm so sorry. I'm really trying to kind of vary the times up because I've got a lot of people from America. I'm in the UK obviously, and I've got a lot of New Zealand, Australian viewers and things. Yeah, totally understandable. Thank you, Lindy. Okay, so this is interesting because the first card, 3 cards came out there. The first card that kind of came out there was reconciliation. So someone from your past is returning to your life. So yeah, and I just feel this has got a lot to do with the holiday season. Like I said, it kind of acts as like a leeway, especially if you've got a divine masculine who you maybe haven't seen in a long time, or they maybe haven't spoken to you in a long time. That kind of opens the door a little bit for, you know, a lot of them to kind of actually communicate. Gives them this little excuse to kind of like, hi, how are you? You know, well, Merry Christmas, whatever it is. Happy Thanksgiving, you know. So yeah, I just see this kind of, doesn't have to be like a physical face-to-face, especially because a lot of people can't do that right now, but the reconciliation as in like, oh, we're talking again, or like, or the communication, you know, if you've been talking and the communication's not great, it's kind of like communication's actually like really kind of pleasant again, kind towards each other, that type of thing. We do have flirt coming in here, so could be really flirty with each other. I feel I keep getting such a strong like holiday season thing with this reading. You know, people just wanting to be a bit more kind of lighthearted about things. Yeah, flirty. That could be to do with some alcohol involved in these, you know, in all these holiday kind of situations. Especially if you're divine masculine's quite a kind of nervous, anxious type. I just see people using like just a little bit, just a wee drinky or two, is a little bit of like Dutch courage, you know, coming in here. Guys, it's after, I don't know, it's after like, or about 7 o'clock here, 7 p.m. UK time. Yeah, oh, I know. See, the travel thing, at least for flights, if you're long distance, I know how frustrating that must be. I'm not even really sure. I mean, some people can fly. I know, for instance, like I was planning a trip to LA and everything, and I'm not allowed to enter America at the moment, you know. So yes, there is restrictions for sure. I don't know. It's kind of annoying because like I think the UK is a lot more lenient in that way. Because I know, at least, I'm sure like Americans can travel here but have to self-isolate for 14 days, but I'm literally not allowed to go to America if I've been in the UK for 14, you know, like the past 14 days. So yeah, there is a lot of like restrictions going on. Like I love LA and I just want to go and kind of scope out living there for like, you know, a bit kind of long term and stuff. And just get off track from the reading for 1 second, bear with me, but there's an awful lot of my viewers are actually kind of in the California area. So yeah, I was planning on doing a meetup before all this kind of happened. Oh, we love you. Oh, Callie's beautiful. I love Callie. I do. If you're new to the channel, I am a water sign. I'm Cancerian, so I really love being by the sea. I'm always kind of drawn to like the ocean. So yeah, you know, I love like Santa Monica, that type of area. But anyway, my point is, yeah, delays for people meeting up, you know. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I actually feel I did a karmic reading. It turned out to be a karmic reading last night. I didn't intend it to be. I never really go into readings thinking like I'm just gonna look into like the karmic people and things like that. Occasionally, yeah, really occasionally, but it just tends to kind of come out if it wants to. So last night was a karmic reading. It literally took 6 hours for me to get this reading up. Go and check it out if you've not seen it. It's really, really interesting. And a lot of divine masculines kind of getting divorces, walking away from those karmic relationships. But yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere. And took so long for this message to be seen. And I just feel there's like kind of, I guess, delays from divine masculines leaving those relationships and like being with divine feminines because of the way the world is, you know. But a lot of like kind of wheels in motions, you know, of people leaving karmic relationships. But I also feel this is a lot to do with divine feminines as well. Yeah, it's interesting, this comment on the card that the time has come to clear your energy. So that could have been a block in your connection. Hi, Christina. Easier after the election. Listen, Trump is half Scottish. He should love me. His mum was Scottish. He should want me in your country pronto. Yeah, it's like a block here. You know, there's a lot of divine feminines, hi Robin, that have been, however you want to label it, can be a soulmate even, something quite positive, or a karmic relationship. But, you know, a relationship where you have maybe been a bit kind of reluctant to leave, something that's familiar, very close to someone, but then at the same time you've always got this kind of pull to your masculine, you know, so that could be an issue for some of you here. Yeah, this is what they're saying, time to release that, so take that however it resonates. Some of the comments were so funny. So I have been watching bits of the debates and things. I don't want to comment on it too much. I mean, I'm not a political channel. I was just watching that fly that landed on that guy's head the other night. Okay, so I've got some tarot and I've got some oracles here. I think I'm gonna go with the oracles, the twin flame messages first. I'm kind of doing my readings backwards from the way that I normally do them. I don't know why. Maybe because the world's a bit topsy-turvy. Well, I mean, guys, like, I can't really comment. I mean, we don't really have... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll get in trouble saying this, but, like, our political situation's not the best in the UK either. But, you know... Let's get some confessions from Divine Masculine. Hold on, let me take a sip of my wine first. This came out, I've not read it yet, it was flipped over like that. Hold on. Tower moment. Oh my god, guys, honestly, something is going on with my neck. and shoulder region. I always have so much tension there, but it's been really bad recently. So I don't know if this is like, because I'm always channeling the collective, like tension. You know, I mainly channel kind of divine masculine energy, so I can like relay that to you. Let me know if your divine masculines are really stressed at the moment, because honestly, I actually had a reading myself the other day, because I wanted to look into kind of my career and things like that. And I had a reading 2 nights ago with she's a clairvoyant based in Edinburgh as well, and she was actually really, really good. But she mentioned to me my chakras are always kind of out of alignment apparently, and like I always have, even though, you know, things are going well in my life and everything, I always have issues with like my heart chakra. There's like blockages and all this kind of stuff. But she was saying to me that if you're kind of you know, if things are kind of working right with your chakras, everything should be going like, you know, like forward, basically, you know, clockward, like forward. But mine's all kind of like backwards. You do this little diagram for me. But yeah, she was just saying how stressed I get all the time, and I'm like, well, I do, and I don't know if it's coming always from me or if it's, you know, from the collective. See, I've got loads of viewers from California. But yeah, guys, that was what I was going to do. I was going to do like a viewer meetup while I was there, but that's been pushed back. Oh. Now, yeah, you should go and watch the video I posted last night if you've not seen it yet. The karmic issue. I mean, it may be your divine masculine's not with a karmic, because I was saying, you know, it could be karmic issues, addictions, whatever. But this message came out yesterday as well, so I feel like go and check that video out as well. Emotional abuse. So, kind of hate getting this message. But I've been feeling it quite strongly recently. Emotional abuse. Because this deck really for me is like confessions from divine masculines. I'm not saying divine feminines couldn't be going through this as well. So like, you know, any message, if it feels like it's the other way around and it's your message, take it. But I'm just going to go more divine masculine here. Emotional abuse in karmic relationships and emotional abuse from childhood as well. Some of them have both. Double whammy. You know, again, which kind of impacts how they express love and things like that. I feel this is a lot to do with this card. Release your ex, because if they are in quite an emotionally abusive, codependent type relationship, that can be really hard to let go of, which I know sounds really kind of like counterintuitive, but it's a lot to do with kind of trauma bonding and things like that. It's almost like Stockholm syndrome, you know, guys. You know, when you kind of, when people kind of feel dependent and kind of bonded to like almost, you know, well, their abuser, you know. I feel like that's to do with that card. But the good news about that is there's releasing going on. So kind of freeing themselves up from that, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, well, this makes total sense. I have pain I haven't healed from my past. So yeah, the emotional abuse that they've kind of carried with them throughout their life, and you know, it's affected them, it's affected you, it's just kind of affected every relationship they've had. Like, especially if this is from childhood, I feel, you know, the divine masculines here, that's kind of an even bigger obstacle of accepting your unconditional love, because they haven't had that, even from kind of parents and things like that. It's like they've kind of been so put down, so emotionally abused, that they almost can't, it's weird, it's like they almost can't relate to anything other than that. So you may find your divine masculine almost thinks you're too nice, like not in a negative way, but like in a way that they don't feel like they deserve, you know, because they're carrying that like core wound. I just feel that's why a lot of them, this card feels so important today. That's why a lot of them have been so attached to like karmic people. That's like familiar to them. People talking to them in that way is familiar. It's so kind of twisted, but it's almost like that's their comfort zone. They kind of know how to deal with that. They don't know how to deal with, oh wow, this person like loves me for me and doesn't expect anything from me, you know, doesn't like want anything from me, and doesn't kind of criticize and put me down in a way that other people do, you know. And we also got depression here. So I'm wondering if, because it's funny, because I'm getting this almost in a physical pain, you know. I'm channeling this like pain and anxiety and depression is like I'm really sore all the time, because I'm kind of so tuned in to what's going on with the collective. I just feel it's, and that's what it is as well. You know, when you're really anxious and down, you kind of like tense up your shoulders. Oh, there's 144 in the chat as I said that. You know, you kind of do that. You just get so kind of uptight. I just feel, that's what's been going on. But I mean, I like the fact that this is like, it's like there's a big kind of release going on in the collective just now, you know, releasing that ex. It may not even be a person. I know this is ex, but it could be like an ex-vice, like any kind of addiction or something like that. It's just something that they've held on to, whatever that is, you know. It's like releasing it, and feeling like can actually express things that they have suppressed, you know, things like that. And also, obviously, if you've just joined, we did get reconciliation. I really feel that. What are we in? Kind of like mid-October. For this group, I'm really feeling by like January 2021, a lot more of a progression, and whether that's just kind of getting the communication back on track, or whether that's actually been able to meet up for some of you. I just feel there's something about like, yeah, it's kind of Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, just something about like an occasion. There's a lot about coming back together here. I mean, this honeymoon card as well can also be about travel. A trip away somewhere, a trip together, spending time alone. Okay. I think we'll get some twin flame messages as well. Thanks, Robin. Okay. That, and you know what? reason I made that noise is because I'm feeling a bit like a release of something. And this is what this message has really been like. Been locked up for far too long. Guys, I feel like I'm going a little bit like doolally, as we'd say in Scotland. I'm getting a bit of cabin fever because we've just had further restrictions imposed here. The pubs and the restaurants have closed again for like 16 days because things are starting to creep up a wee bit, and we're trying to like not let it get out of control again like in March. So, and it's all dark, you know, it's getting winter here, and ugh. I don't know. I haven't even been back to my gym because I'm too kind of scared to like interact with people. All I really do is like go to the supermarket or like go for a walk and try and avoid people. You know, I'm like leaping into bushes and stuff because it's really busy where I live. It's just bad. Anyway, you gotta laugh, guys, don't you? Okay, so I'm reminded of you constantly, okay? So, I mean, this is the usual kind of tale from Divine Masculines is whether you realize it or not, whether they have opened up to you about this or not, whether you're even talking or not. This is always the kind of constant card that comes out, is that they are constantly thinking about you, you know? And I mean, the thing is, obviously you guys know you have this unbreakable bond, this connection that's so far above the 3D, you know, it's the 5D, it's your one soul and things like that. So they never forget you. They always feel you just like you do with them, you know, so yeah. You're always on their mind. Oh, and I got a message before I started this as well, I forgot to say, but I feel that, I mean, this might only resonate with a handful of you, but I'm just getting this message that a lot of you have been seeing your person's name like everywhere. So let me know how that resonates. I mean, I'm literally seeing like even on shop fronts, like vans that go past, you know, in credits of TV shows, films, whatever, it's, or like initials of your person or something. It's just seeing their name everywhere. It's really quite weird. Your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. So what I always say to people, because this comes out a lot in personal readings, I haven't mentioned that actually, guys, but if you want a personal reading with me, look at the details in the description box. One of the things people keep saying to me is that I say the exact same words as, like, you know, it's like I'm channeling the Divine Masculine's kind of words. I get told that all the time. So if you're wanting to hear, you know, kind of through me what they want to say, how they'd say it, book a reading with me. But yeah, what I always say about this card is it's not, see, Divine Masculines view it as like your intensity, you kind of almost doing something, because they don't know it's the connection, you know. Most of them are not kind of knowledgeable about the connection, so it's they kind of almost think, oh, it's you doing something, so I'll back away because you're doing, you know, you're making me feel like this, you're kind of triggering me, I don't know, I'm kind of like intrigued, but you're frightening me, but it's the connection. Okay, so the energy is really, really strong between the two of you. So I just feel, I'm being told to say, for some people who feel like their Divine Masculine has forgotten them, or it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, you know, it's not the case at all. They are being constantly reminded of you, and like your energy is always kind of with them. And they're showing me the Temperance card. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Saggy. And I'm getting this like, I'm getting this kind of, it's hard to kind of get the power of my voice out. So that's probably, if they're not communicating with you, that'll be them. But I'm seeing the Temperance card, and you know, the Two of Cups is in that. Okay, the water, the invisible like connection that you have that's unbreakable. I'm seeing that. So even if they are off, not communicating and things, they feel you really, really strongly. You know, and I just feel a lot of people are doubting that. I mean, I never confirm if people are twin flames or not, because that's only something that you would know. So if you truly feel you are in a twin flame connection, then you know, you always are. Like, it will always come back together. I mean, that kind of like breaking apart, coming back together cycle hasn't just been going on this lifetime. That'll have been going on for many lifetimes, you know. And there's a lot of kind of wounding and lessons and things from other lifetimes that you're still trying to kind of work through just now. And you know, I'm a really private person, because I've had kind of issues with like people stalking me and things, and harassment and stuff. So I am very private for that reason. But you know, my things are good with my divine masculine, and he's even said to me that, you know, the times when he was running and he was ghosting, he was an idiot. He said those words. He's like, you know, hope you know. And I was like, well, I don't know. But just in case you don't know, I know I've been an idiot. And if I hadn't acted the way that I did, we would be a lot further along with our relationship. So they know, guys. They know. It's not like they're stupid. You know, I'm sure divine masculines are really like intelligent and with it and all that. Yeah, so I just felt guided to say that. They know. So if you think, oh, they're oblivious to all this and they don't get it, they do. And half of the time they don't even know they're running. They'll just be like, you know, I'm not running from you. But then they're doing it in a 3D. But really, to them, they're kind of protecting you. They're running from you. They're like, well, I'm not good enough. It's running from themselves, okay? So I just felt guided to share that. I hope this is resonating, loves. I've been yakking on for almost 45 minutes here. I'll probably do till the hour mark. Make sure you share if you haven't. Like it up. If you're not liked, liking, sharing, it helps people come into like the live and everything like that. So what are we gonna go with now? I think we're gonna go with some heart oracles. I'm talking about feelings a lot, so even on the bottom of the deck, I haven't shuffled these yet, but misunderstood is here. Lost soul, victim, mistakes, you know, being an idiot, making a mistake, not getting things, but also being misunderstood. Like, you know, my actions are showing that I don't care and I'm disrespecting you, and you know, whatever it is, like I'm just not talking, or I'm acting like I'm giving you mixed signals. But that's the thing, it's kind of like, it gets, this is so weird, hold on, but it gets so misunderstood in these connections, because divine masculines aren't, you know, you're stronger than them. They don't get stuff. So they'll it's like they portray things in a real basic way compared to divine feminines, because you know what's going on and you know how to talk about it and you know how to handle it, you know how to deal with it, all this kind of stuff. They just freak out, and you know, so things do get misunderstood between the two of you. And so I was just shuffling around there and I stopped at clarity, you know, honesty, intention, truth. So things may be misunderstood at the moment. They may not be acting in a way that kind of represents what's really going on with them and how they really feel, you know, etc. But you'll get to the point of this clarity, this honesty from their heart. You know, these cards are the untold truth of the heart oracle. So it's, you know, in fact, even I always find this, like, the first card's one of the most important ones, the strongest in the reading. So the first card we got was expressing your love, you know, and yeah, they made me stop at this kind of clarity, intention, truth, you know. There's a lot of that coming out. Oh, I'm just being guided to say as well, the depression that we got earlier, for some of them, I mean, that almost acts like a mask. That's a veil. They don't feel... No, actually, sorry, I'm being corrected. They haven't felt strong enough to express this truth so far. Or they've kind of done it and then backed away. It's the depression holds this person back, or these people back. I feel like a lot of them as well, they'll go into these states of depression and just the communication just kind of drops. And it is to do with this depression, it's not you. It is retreating almost into this kind of man cave, you know, male or female, divine masculine, but like it's that masculine energy, that's just what they tend to do, you know. They're not good at, they're not kind of divine feminine, they don't talk about everything, you know. I just feel depression's been a bit of a blockage here. Let's get some more heart oracles, guys. Oh, wait, hold on. And if you're enjoying this reading, guys, don't forget to like. Okay, sorry, I thought my I thought one of my cards was a bit mixed up. I thought I had a card from the other deck there. That was weird. Okay. So, what have we got here? Quite a lot to take in here. Give me a second, lovies. I hope you're enjoying this live. Cheers, lovelies. I'm gonna start trying to be on the videos more than I am. I'm quite lazy. It's easier for me to not be on the videos. So, yeah, more of this depression coming through here. We've got shattered, damaged, broken-hearted, destroyed. And it's not going to be all of them, but some of them I am feeling this kind of dark night of the soul type thing, and it's like they feel so defeated that some days they can hardly kind of function or get out of bed. And you'll find that a lot of people that are depressed as well, that They really do want to communicate, but it's almost like this kind of physical thing takes over them, and you know, it's extremely difficult for them, especially if they suffer from anxiety as well. I'm being told, because you know, I've suffered with anxiety throughout my life as well, and like I'm like unbelievably confident compared to what I was. And you know, social situations are okay for me most of the time, but sometimes that's still at my core. You know, and I know some people in the comments just say like, well, if the divine masculines like want to speak, why don't they just do it? But you know, if they've got an anxiety, especially if they have had emotional abuse, which has come up here, with expressing themselves and just being vulnerable and things like that, it can actually be like a proper kind of phobia almost for them, and an anxiety. And you know, unless you suffer from that, I mean, you may not get it. You know, if someone's got like just something that they find really, really hard to do, you know, you could look at it like I knew, like, just to give you an example, I knew someone who found it really hard to travel by themselves, okay? And yeah, many of you, I mean, even me, I was like, well, I don't really get it, because you just go wherever you're going, like train, plane, whatever, you go there, you sit down, you arrive at your destination. But for this person, that was like almost impossible, you know, and that's what like an anxiety, a phobia is. So it can seem really easy to other people, but you know, it's not if you're the one going through that. So if that's kind of to do with expressing your heart, being open, like having kind of free-flowing healthy communication, if you're not used to that, if you've been dealing with people that you never have this like healthy communication with, and that can start right back from like parents and things, especially if there's like abandonment issues going on, God, all this kind of stuff, you know, that can make people, it's so funny, it's like they want more than anything to communicate and to like, and this card's coming up here, this established, we'll get into it in a second, they can want that more than anything, but it's almost like there's this kind of force field in the way, and it's them and their emotional issues. Be patient with them, can feel as anxiety, yeah. You know, some people just don't, you know, their journey may be taking years between their person. You don't have to stay in this connection at all. And so for some people it's just too long, you know, and they kind of walk away from it, which is totally fair enough. But yeah, it just depends where you are in your life and things, but you kind of have to, if you want to be with each other, like you kind of have to allow as much time as needed, you know, for you and for them. So we've got this established here, like I said, established, family, triumph, security. And I feel this group want that more than anything, because I don't feel they had that in their childhood either, and you might have not either, divine feminines, you know, never really felt secure. It feels like some of you are really kind of longing for a family, feeling like you're maybe getting older, longing for like the security of marriage. You know, that's not for everyone, marriage, but it just feels like that's the type of thing you want here. You know, and so does divine masculine, because this is what's unknown, this is the untold truth, this is what they want. But what also came out was deja vu, past life. You know, I did mention that about these cycles that have gone on for like many lifetimes between the two of you, but I feel it's important karmic lessons, repeated patterns, that's kind of what's getting in the way of being established. I just honestly feel I keep being drawn back to this. It's probably so annoying, but this feels so important. There's been something or someone that's really come in between your connection, and it's the reason for this repeated pattern between the two of you, this in and out, this kind of feeling like you're going like one step forward and two steps back. It's divine masculines here having to let something go. And you'll probably know more than me, better than me, what this is. But it's something, oh God, it's kind of like every time they think, no, I'm going to do this differently. I'm going to make this different decision. I'm not going to do what I always do. And they always fucking do it. Okay? But the releasing's happening. I can't say, you know, for all the thousands of connections or the thousands of people that watch me, when that will be. But this group they're going through that right now, I feel. Like I said, it's not just an ex relationship, it can be an ex thing. Addiction, obsessing over work, you know, just something here that they never could quite let go of before. That is to do, you know, with this pain from the past that they haven't let go of. So it's these really strong core wounds that they still haven't fully healed, you know, and it just lingers on in these connections. And that's why we talk about these connections kind of coming back together when you're both fully healed and ready, and you know, your energy's balanced and right. And it just, until then, it's this really annoying cycle of like just going away and coming together, and it's just that all the time. But that is the reason, you know, it's really frustrating because it's not it's not like soulmate connections and things, because because you're one soul and you're this mirror to each other, and you kind of like reflect each other all the things you need to work on. You know, like other connections, probably you can kind of avoid that. Thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you for the £3. I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you again. You know, it's just, they're just more difficult twin flame connections, as annoying as that is. In those other connections, it doesn't really, it's almost like it's not as big of a trigger, you know, because you're not one soul. That's the main difference. You know, you're separate. So they can probably kind of go along and avoid those issues and whatever, work on them themselves. But because you are one soul, it is just harder. Unfortunately, it is though. You know, and those things like, if you haven't healed something, they haven't healed something, you know. But then it is twin flame connections are the most like amazing, strongest kind of love of all time. So it's worth it in the end if you can kind of just get to that point and you're able to come together. You know, it's worth it in the end. Corona is just the flu. Well, I don't know that many people that die of the flu normally, but so, I care too much about what others think for now. Okay, what am I getting from this? Because I feel like we got this card in that karmic reading I did last night. Okay, but I don't feel I feel like there's more than one thing to come out of this, because I was getting last night, you know, some of them, you know, if they are still kind of attached to this ex, and it could be like a marriage or something really like significant, that's a hindrance. You know, they don't want to make it look like they're kind of abandoning their family, and that you've just kind of come in and, you know, you could be, hi Song, you could be to blame for that falling apart. You know, it's things like that. But I feel like there's something, what do they care about? Tell me, what do you care about? What are they thinking right now? Right, okay, well okay, it's, the word I'm hearing is loser, okay, so some of them feel, that's the word I keep hearing, is loser. Like they are a loser compared to you, and it's not about it's nothing about being with you would reflect badly on them or make others think, oh, you know, anything negative. It's not that. It's them being with you and other people viewing like them as not being good enough. You know, that there's some kind of negative there, and this could be friends or family interference. It's almost like they've been trying to stay away or be a bit distant, because they're worried. Hold on, sorry, this is quite a complicated message to get. They're worried it'll like reflect badly on you, them being with you. It's really strange. Like people might say bad things about them. I just feel there's some kind of jealousy in that, you know, it is to do with jealousy. You know, like it's almost like people would see you two being so happy together, and they would try and bring it down, and they would try and say negative things. I do feel like it's about divine masculine, almost to like put you off of them, or, you know, just kind of come in between the connection. You know, reputation over, no, it's not reputation. It's, if anything, they're worried about your reputation. Take it how it resonates in your connection, but there's something divine masculines feel, not for all of them, but this message I'm getting, they would make you look bad in some way. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's get some more heart oracles here, lovelies. Divine masculines, what have you got in your heart? This card keeps coming out as well. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. It's like they've kind of logged that in their brain, you know, compartmentalized this. I get this message so much. It's the planning of stuff. And I just, because this has been such a strong constant throughout, where's my card? It feels like a special occasion, so it might not be something like Christmas or whatever, but it could be. But it feels like something that's special to the two of you anyway. It's like they've sort of got it in their head like, okay, we can't do this now, but someday, and it's like they're planning something. For some of you, I feel that this is a trip that they're planning. Yeah, that's what they've kind of got into their head, you know, like, all right, well, we can't kind of, there's something kind of keeping us apart just now, but like one day. Like they just kind of know this inner knowing. So I think I'm going to get some psychic tarot and then end here, guys, because this has gone on for over an hour. I plan to do about half an hour here. So, oh, also, I just wanted to say, I knew I had something else to say. It was my very dear friend's birthday yesterday, 9th of October, Jordan. So, guys, if you could all say happy birthday, Jordan, in here or the comments afterwards, you know, he has been truly supportive of me and, you know, my career for years, and was really kind of one of the main people that gave me a push to actually do this YouTube channel. So you've got Jordan to really thank for me being on here, being a reader, because I just kept putting it off and was kind of scared and things. So yeah, if everyone could say happy birthday, Jordan, I'd really appreciate it. I don't, he's not in here just now. So, okay. Okay, I don't actually know if I've ever seen these two cards. So we've got foundation and achievements and hope. Okay, so it is like, I'm feeling kind of, I'm feeling kind of, I don't know what this card is in traditional tarot. It may be something else, but for me, what I'm getting for is like 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups type vibes from this. A lot to do with that established card we got earlier. A lot about like the home, family, things like that, marriage. I know, it's like Divine Masculines have a lot of hope for the future for the two of you, you know? I feel like Divine Feminines do as well, but this just kind of feels more like Divine Masculine. Wanting to be that kind of protector, you know, he's kind of, you know, holding this Divine Feminine's hand here, wanting to be this provider for you. Yeah, I just feel they're kind of looking at, it feels like getting security around your connection, you know, having, like, living together, marriage, kids, all that kind of stuff. This is like, you know, wanting to build a really strong foundation with you. You know, and it obviously hasn't been like this in the past between the two of you. But this is very, I mean, it's reminding me of the sun as well, this hope card. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo, I'm being told to say, but it's having a lot of hope for the future. So if you're Divine Masculine, I can't find the card, but is going through a depression, like we got earlier, it's just like a lot of kind of brighter energy, a happier kind of time for them coming forward. They're like clinging on to hope, and you know, you as their Divine Feminine is this kind of hope that they're clinging on to. You are the light, you know, you're kind of the sun in that way. They have a lot of hope. They're kind of wanting to you know, if you look at the hands, it's like offering hope here. Some of you may have just thought this was just kind of not going to happen for you two, but it's like they want to offer you, like, I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you the security and commitment that you've wanted. It's, you know, I'm going to. It's here. Wait, is there something else behind that? Oh! I don't know how I missed that. That's weird. Behind hope, shadow. Behind the sun, shadow. So kind of behind this hope, maybe what you're not seeing is because there's shadows in front of it. That's so weird that happened. That's weird. Shadow work, shadow selves kind of presenting themselves. You know, you're not seeing this like illumination. That's interesting. Shadow work going on. Reminds me of the Hermit card, actually. So it is to heal that pain from the past we got earlier, the emotional abuse, the depression, things like that. That's what this group are mainly working on. It's emotional kind of trauma. And out comes hope. Hope for the future, the two of you. This is really reminding me of the 10 of Cups with that rainbow there. So guys, I'm gonna go. I hope this resonated. I hope you don't mind me babbling on for 70 minutes and 11 seconds. This is like way longer than I normally do, but guys, if you did like this, if you're still here, if it feels like your story, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, put your notification bells on and all that, because it does really help to grow the channel. It helps me. Follow me on Instagram at QueenDiane222 as well, because I want to chat to you all over there. And I do extra content on there that I don't do on on YouTube, sorry. And yeah, I just want, I want you all over there as well. So I really hope this helped, and I will speak to you all very soon. Thanks, Stacey. Thank you, Em. And yeah, I'll probably have a video going up Monday, I would have thought, lovelies. Yeah, I've got some stuff to do for my members, so you can always join the memberships if you like to, get some extra perks as well. Have a look at that. Yeah, and I'm going to be doing some more. I think I'm going to really bring some more videos looking at the zodiac signs onto the channel as well. But thank you so much for being here, guys. Take care. Thank you so much for the super chat donations as well, lovelies. And I will speak to you all soon. And here's to another 100 years. 100 years in the channel. I'm not going to stop until I've got like 1 million subscribers, guys. And even then, I'll just keep going. But, that's going to be like my main goal, 1 million subscribers. And I will speak to you all soon then. Bye-bye.